are
Yep. Off to Mexico
you?
again.
You look, I'm getting old.
George just gave us a ride again.
Yeah, that was me.
Thank you, man. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, you're welcome. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Have a good night.
Back in Mexico, mi amigos and mi amigas. That's right. We're gonna go straight for the Hertz rent-a-car. Then we're off. Nothing planned, we're just gonna roll. 9 days on this trip. Okay, let's take video of the vehicle. Just in case. Because one time I did have to use it and show the guy something that was there previously. Then it showed up well on the camera. Oh, I'm tripping, man. Shoot. We're back in Puerto. Went home for 3 days to check on Pops. His surgery was a success. 14 days out, he's walking, he's talking, he's eating. So we got the gals taking care of him 24/7.
The doctor said he's good, yeah.
The doctor said he did great with that hip surgery. We're back in Puerto and we're gonna come over here, get this cup of coffee here on the way to Playa. And we might try this restaurant back here to see if we can get something to eat. Well, here we are at the coffee shop waiting for a cappuccino, frappuccino, and our blueberry muffin.
In my ear. Whatever she called it.
Whatever you bought.
However you say that.
We normally sit inside, but we just found out they have an outdoor seating area, and it's part of this, connected to this restaurant over here. I wonder if we're going to eat here or back in Playa. Got my cappuccino here. Teresa, what is this thing?
That's a cappuccino frappuccino. So it's the same thing you have, but mine has crushed ice.
And whipped cream. Wow, look at that.
It's fancy.
And I don't know what that thing is, but
Well, in Spanish, they call it the ear because it's like shaped like an ear. But
I'm just having a blueberry muffin.
see, that's one of those things that we get.
Sure.
It's hot. And it's
That's
nice.
cool. Then it's over here on this Timon Street. It's a nice quiet street. Oh, let's see, there's somebody across the street living large.
Oh, he's moving around again. Change positions.
Living large in Mexico.
Scratching his back on this rock.
Yeah, it's always a good cup of joe here. They got all the tables and chairs put away, so we're not gonna have no lunch there. It's noon right now. Let's see if we can get to the beach by 1 p.m. This Dodge Journey is a pretty cool car. I like it. Let's get to the beach. Let's get to the beach. Yeah, let's go to the beach. Yeah. Why? Why? Now, this is the moment when you decide if you're going to make or break your vacation. or just make the best of it. Well, that's what it is. Let's go towards the reef and see what their beaches look like. We're gonna find one that's clean. Let's head down towards the hotel zone in Black Car. The seaweed. This stuff is in the whole Caribbean and Florida too, so that's what it is. It's what Mother Nature's given us. And some people are commenting that Playa's expensive. Well, you know, going to Florida, we spent a lot more money going to Florida than coming down here. Then when we went to Aruba, man, it cost us $6 grand for a week. It's like, holy smokes, that was like real expensive. Then if you go to Greece, any Greek island you go to is going to be really expensive too. So, this being 3.5 hours from Detroit, I think it's reasonably priced. Going to the restaurants, even on the strip, are priced like back home. If you go off on the beaten path on 30th or somewhere, you're probably going to find eating out half the price, if not a quarter, than on 5th. Then, if you really want to eat, you know, probably even healthier, just go to the grocery store, cook for yourself, man, make it fresh, eat real food. Here's a little wider area of the sand. In front of the houses. Whoa, look at this log here. I need to find a better log than what me and Cameron found. It's just, that one's just too thin. This one, this, can't even move it. Can't even move it, man. That thing's heavy. There's people out there in the water after you pass this first 50 feet. What's up? You pass the first 50 feet, there's no seaweed out over there in the water. Let's walk in the sand, in the water. It ain't bothering me, I love it. Me and my brother were just talking about it a couple days ago, how people don't appreciate what they got. Spoiled, rotten. Like, we were just talking about what we had as kids. Our parents would take us to Kmart once a year for Christmas. Then on the way home, once a year from Kmart, we would stop at McDonald's, and we'd only go there once a year. And that was, you know, up to 12 years old. Then we moved to Europe. Then, before 12, we didn't even know what a movie theater was. Our parents never took us. They just worked, penny pinched, saved everything. They were constantly working, man. Me and my brother didn't even have babysitters. We lived alone in the house. I mean, when our parents weren't there, you know, they just said, don't answer the door for anybody, lock the door, you know, but we'd be outside till nightfall, running around through the neighborhood, you know. We weren't worried about it. It was a safe neighborhood back then where we grew up. It's a little bit different now, but yeah, I ain't gonna cry about a little bit of seaweed, man. I'm happy to be here, man. Stress-free, free like a bird. Feels good to be here. A little seaweed ain't bothering me. Smells a little bit, so what? Whoopie-doo. I'm happy to not be digging ditches or doing some other hard job. You know, I've dug some ditches for personal reasons or for my dad, but nothing, not as a job. But it's all good. It's all good. Yep. I love my seaweed. I have nothing to complain about, man. When we left, when we flew in this morning, there was 2 inches of snow. It was like 10 degrees in Michigan. We went home for 3 days. Had to take care of some business, and stayed with my dad for 3 days at the senior facility, making sure he was good, walking him. Yesterday, I was out with him for 5 hours, took him to breakfast, I kept them going for 5 hours, man. Then we went out, left the senior facility out in the cold, took them to a restaurant, walked them on the first, second floor, third floor. Then later in the day, took them out, got that, keep that hip working. The rehab, those rehab people didn't even show up. People die in rehab centers, man, after they have surgery just because they let them sit there and rot. Then they get bed sores, infections. So, you put your parent in a rehab center, I don't know, man. It's not a good thing to do. I wouldn't let them do it. If the senior facility wouldn't let my dad come back after the surgery, I was going to bring him home, heal him myself. Because you ain't going to get better care than from your own family. Well, it depends what kind of family you got. But, hey, man, taking care of Pops, MVP. Let's inspect this water and see what the heck's going on over here. I'm 10 feet in. Looks pretty good. This is great, man. Back in Michigan, we got muddy lakes. We're swimming in muddy water over there. So this is pretty darn good. Then in Florida, the water is all like brown anyway. Depends where you go on the Atlantic side it is. I'm not a fan of the Atlantic side of Florida water. But the Clearwater area is really cool. Okay, I think I'm just gonna walk through the water here. I'm gonna have to get the GoPro out and go underwater. I'm gonna have to find the GoPro and do some underwater videotaping. Just the silence and the peace and serenity is healing. We are so overstressed back in the States. Overstressed, working like zombies, living like zombies. We don't even know what it's like to relax anymore. A lot of us. But taking a break is always nice. I'm 56. Gonna be 57. I got 20 more years to enjoy this. After 77, I don't know how much enjoyment I can do, because I don't know what it feels like to be 77. But you gotta work and enjoy life a little bit. Okay, let's see what the heck is going on over here. I'm the unofficial city inspector. I gotta see what's going on over here. They got this tarped off. I think they're gonna be building a house over here. Let's see what the heck is going on. Let's look over the wall. See what the heck is going on behind the wall. Looks like they're doing some leveling over there. I'm curious to see what kind of house is going to pop up right here. I bet you this lot was probably $1 million. Let's see. Here's our old stomping grounds, the Reef Club over here. We always stay at the Reef because it's close to walk to town. That's a breakfast area, lunch and dinner. And they have other restaurants too. Over here you can do your windsurfing, scuba diving, and wind sailing right there. And you got the Rio Playa car, the Rio Palace right next door. Then all the hotels all the way down over here on the beach. Have to come out here early in the morning. I bet you they got the tractors out. They need to buy 10 tractors, 10 big John Deeres, and get her done. But it's all good. Hi, Teresa. Is the seaweed bothering you?
Actually, no. No.
No?
So it can't be that bad because usually I wouldn't even be able to be out here.
Would you rather walk through snow or the seaweed?
Well, come on. It's really not that bad. You can't smell anything. It doesn't have that nasty smell. And the water actually is fine out there. So, we've seen it worse.
Well, then, if you're a pool person, shoot, a lot of the people that go to resorts are just pool people. They didn't even go to the beach.
Right.
Because you got beach people and pool people.
Right. We're
And-
more of the beach people.
Yeah, we're beach people, but you know, you got the
don't mind
lounge
the
chairs
pool.
over there to get the sun,
The water
hang out and
feels nice.
tan, get unlimited drinks at the hotel, at the resort,
Food.
unlimited drinks, unlimited food. Come on, I'd go fill up 4 plates.
I know. We'll have to pick a place. I'll have to look up which one we'll get a day resort at.
We're gonna try to get a day pass somewhere at a resort. Somebody mentioned which one, the Ryu?
Yeah, there's several of them, so we'll see which
Yeah,
one
we're
we
gonna
can
try to
do.
get a day pass over here somewhere and see how that works. We've never done that. Yep, this sure beats crawling in a crawl space under a house with thousands of spiders and cobwebs to fix a broken water pipe, which I've done for my dad's rentals. Or cutting a sewer line and having it splashing all over you. That's always fun.
And I
So
had to shovel the driveway
this
the
seaweed, I'll roll around in it, man.
other day.
I said, Teresa won't, but she's never been in a crawl space. So that's why she won't. Or in an attic with all that wool and 120 degrees up there.
The insulation.
And you gotta walk on those beams, because if you miss a beam, you're gonna step through the drywall and wind up on the second floor. Or roofing on a house, tearing off a roof. That's a bitch. Seaweed ain't shit.
It was worse than this.
What, was it worse than this last week?
Yes.
Yeah, last week it was worse than this.
One day.
Then we came out the next day and the wind took it all out.
It was completely pristine.
Pristine the next
It
day.
was like the Twilight Zone.
Like the Twilight Zone, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was because it was so dramatically different.
It was. Let's try to join these people out here in the water. The water. Hey, where are your passengers, man? Scuba guy. Look at this guy flying with that wave runner. Look, I'm gonna go fast as I can. I think that's the chick. Whoa, I lost him. Action-packed water sports right here in Playa del Carmen. Let's go see how deep this water is. Whoa, big wave. All right. We live on the lake, so this water is still cleaner than our lake.
Yeah, the seaweed in the lake in Michigan.
Yeah, because, you know, we bought snorkeling gear for our lake. Man, that thing had zero visibility.
I think we used it like once.
We used it once. Zero visibility. We need to bring that snorkeling gear down here.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Let's see. I wonder which one this is. That almost looks like... What was that one I said it looked like? Allegro?
But we're not sure.
I'm not too sure, yeah. What does this sign say here? It's backwards.
This one could be the window, and that one is the Playa del Carmen. And that could be Allegro.
Let's see what's going on on land. Let's see what the heck's going on over there. Whoa. I'm getting thrashed around, by the way. Oh, look at that guy paddleboarding. Oh, here's the action-packed persevere. There ain't no way to stop me. I'm gone as fast as I can go. It's a chick, Teresa. And the race is on. Yeah, but everybody's different. I can see why, you know, if you come out here, you can expect pristine waters and clean sand if you're coming on a trip for the year on vacation, but just make the best of it. Enjoy your time here, eat, go to the pool, go in the water when you can, go in the town, have a good time, have some laughs with some friends. Be grateful for the health that you have. Be grateful for the things that you have. And appreciate things, because 80% of the world is not a great place to be living in. But maybe those people are living good. They got nothing, living simple, living off the land in Africa or Asia or South America. They're with family and friends. They're doing good. Depends what your attitude is. Attitude and gratitude. Okay, we got some kayakers out there. Let's see how they're doing. Looks like they're doing pretty good. They're taking their time. They're learning the stroke. They're in sequence. Look at them go. Oh, look at that castle. Windsurfing, snorkeling, parasailing, scuba diving. Ah. A Viva Wyndham, I see.
Yeah, this place right here.
Gotcha. Looks like one of the... Somebody's gonna take her out.
No, I think that they're together.
They're together? Okay. They know what they're doing. We've never done that. And right here, Cozumel is right across. I think it's 14 kilometers to Cozumel over there. In the morning, you'll see a bunch of cruise ships lined up. You go for a jog on the beach. I'm out of shape. Can't go too far, lose Teresa. Me and Teresa were just talking about the situation right here. This house right here is for sale probably for like $2.5 million. This guy probably bought that lot for $1 million right there. And I don't know if he builds a brand new house for 500 grand, I think. I'm not sure. But he's better off building a new house, I think. And he'll custom make it the way he wants, brand new. And probably for less money than what the old house would be. Now this house is for sale right here, but there's a lot going on underneath there with the foundation. So I think he should fix that first before he sells it. But maybe he's giving people a discount because they'll probably have to put some money in fixing that underneath. That's just like a tarp there, cloth covering it up. What's going on under there? Then over here, man, they just did wood. And I bet you there's a lot going on under there because they covered it with wood, because it should be solid concrete like these places here. Because there's been a lot of times the water, the sand does go and the water starts splashing up, hitting those buildings, the houses. Then it retreats. Then it goes back over here. It depends what the moon is doing and the sun is doing and the wind is doing and the water. We figured it out. Walking through the seaweed is good for exfoliating your feet. Yep. It's a beautiful day. These are the guys jumping on the house.
Look at him going to town on that. Oh my gosh. What's he doing?
Look at this guy here. Where's he at? Snooping around. Thanks for watching. That's all, folks.